Welcome to the Jordan Banks Show, y'all. I am Jordan Banks, the king of urban podcasts. Still the king. Can't unelect me. Ain't nobody elected me. I made myself.
Still in the building.
I'm a dictatorship. I'm the king of the only fucking island, baby.
I voted me in. Ain't nobody voted me out.
You can't vote me out. But I got somebody with me, always up in the court with me. Because it's in the building. What it do, boy?
Well, unfortunately, I can lose my job.
So. Yeah. You say, cuz. I don't think you're going to lose your job, cuz. We good, but we got a lot of stuff. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff. We got stuff to get to this week. Damn. Big week. Election results is in.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. I know there's a lot of people out there supporting Trump. Good. Congratulations. See how you feeling 4 years.
Guess I can't call him 45 no more.
Well, first I'm going to give my respects to Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
At the age of 91, passed away, y'all. That's another big thing that happened over this past week. He passed away, man. Quincy Jones was responsible for so many great things. Michael Jackson, jazz, even the Sanford and Sons theme song.
Tevin Campbell.
Oh, man. Prince, just great.
Yeah, We Are the World.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did some great stuff, man.
He did some great stuff on this earth.
I mean, one of the best things to me was Q's Juke Joint when he got all those artists together, man.
To me,
that's when she first really hit the
Diamond in the rough.
Yeah, man.
So I respect to Quincy Johnson and rest in peace. Love to his family. And get on to the bullshit, y'all. This is where they do that at. And I can't do nothing but say where they do that at. Where they do it at, cuz. Trump won.
When?
I'm still not calling him by name, so I guess it's just number 47.
Trump won. I had to stay in bed extra fucking day. Let me tell y'all something. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm looking at camera. I'm looking right in that camera. And I'm in all sincerity, I'm going to say, Madam Vice President, on behalf of all of us that had so much energy for you, we sorry.
Yeah.
We failed you.
Yeah.
You was perfect. We did everything wrong. Almost. I'm going to get to it later, another segment.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, ma'am, you inspired me. You inspired a lot of young ladies. You put a spotlight on that Divine Nine, on black fraternities, black colleges. What you did was more than money.
I hope.
More than money.
I hope that she comes back again. Come back around.
I'm proud of her. If I was her, honestly, if I was her, I would retire. She's over 60 now, right?
Yeah.
She's been working all her life, even like a lot of us started McDonald's. She gonna be filthy rich.
Yeah.
Write a book, go on a tour, speaking, whatever. She'll have Secret Service protection for the rest of her life. I wouldn't do a thing.
Because I would love to see her as president, man. If she can like, run that back, man.
I think she would have been a phenomenal president.
Yep.
Phenomenal. Yep. Ain't no other way to say it. So, ma'am, I'm sorry. I apologize. I tried to do my part. I vote. I spoke up for you. Yeah. But I tell you, some of you nickels.
I thought we had it, man. I did.
Some of you hateful nickels.
I thought we had it.
And according to some of the polls, my Latino, I thought brothers and sisters.
Man, that shocked me there. That shocked me.
Let me tell y'all something. They don't like y'all no more than us.
No.
See, they can't just deport us.
Yeah.
We here.
Yep.
Y'all, when they start all that.
Watch yourself.
Woo.
And hey, it's there was reports out in California, man, that some of them are worried. They like, we might as well go and go back now.
Of course they worried.
Yeah. Might as well go and go back now.
You know, people fail for a trick. People got bamboozled and hoodwinked.
Yep.
You know, I asked the Trump supporter today, guy working around with the guy, and I said, you know, he won. Okay, that's what they say. Answer me this. If life was so much better under Trump 4 years ago, how come he was defeated in a landslide for re-election?
Right. Yep.
it's because nobody wanted him. You know, he was so bad. But somehow they've convinced you guys in 4 years that you were doing better. Mm-hmm. Y'all got hoodwinked. Only in America can we have a TikTok president. He's a social media president. Yep. That's what he is.
Yep.
That's all he is. That man don't want that job. Don't care about doing it. He just want to win. You won, Donnie. Congratulations.
You know what? And let me say this. Don't get me wrong. He's all about to win, but I do believe he wants a job. But he only wants it for one reason. And one
Stay out of jail.
Well, then that makes it two reasons. Because it's all about the money for him and his buddies. It's all about the money.
To stay out of jail.
Yeah.
That was his main concern.
Stay out of jail because he was going to jail.
So, Madam Vice President, I consider a president definitely qualified to do it. Think you would be amazing doing it.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
You put your big girl panties on. You conceded. Mm-hmm. Something he still ain't done from the last election.
Right.
You called him, wished him well.
Yeah.
Told him to be a president for all people.
Yep.
You did what you were supposed to do.
Yep.
Right?
Ran a good honest race, man.
That's my thing with Democrats, though. I wouldn't always run a good honest race.
Yeah.
I think sometimes in this environment of entertainment, because that's what people want.
Right.
I would have slung as much mud as that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He'd have stepped up. I'd have said, y'all gonna vote for this bitch ass nigga.
Man, you probably would have got all votes.
Bro, they'd have been like, oh, he keeping it 100.
Yeah.
He keeping it 100.
Yeah.
See, there were a lot of people say, he keep it real. He say it was on his mind. No, he keeping it real stupid.
Yeah.
Who wants a comedian for president?
Stupid.
A clown. Get up. What the fuck? Her wife don't even like him.
That's the crazy part. I mean, don't like this dude.
Now, this cabinet pick, or these cabinet picks, this gonna be a clown show.
Yeah.
Because he probably picked the best he could last time, and they all turned out to say he's a dope.
And the great minds that he could have gotten this time don't want to work with him.
No. You see how many people went to jail?
Yeah.
Which means he's going to fill it up with more of his family again. Nepotism policies and full.
But that's
effect.
crazy. That's the crazy part. He would do himself a disservice putting Junior up there, and his daughter don't want to have nothing to do with it.
He don't care.
Yeah. His daughter don't want to have nothing to do with it. She says she's staying away from it this time.
Let me tell you something. What did he care? He ain't got the answer to nobody. Mm-hmm. He ain't coming back.
Right.
The gloves off, man. The gloves is off.
Yeah.
And guess what, y'all? Ain't no stimulus coming. Mm-mm. Ain't no check coming.
If they thought that that's what was going to happen this time, oh, wow.
Bro, ain't no check coming.
Man, that was a once-in-a-lifetime deal there.
They've already started their mess, man. The House is already proposing putting to the floor before we could find out if any new members going to come to the House if Democrats to take over, which to me don't really look likely.
Right.
See, they got the Senate. Mm-hmm. Which means Obamacare is gonna be gone for 20 million poor folks.
Yep.
They ain't got to worry about chicken wing no more.
Yep.
That's Obamacare is a done deal.
Yep.
So now today they started to introduce a plan to cut Social Security for billions of people, and they're gonna do it this way. Let's say you got a job, right? Mm-hmm. On your job, you have a 401k, you have a pension.
Yep.
Well, if you do, then we're not going to give you as much Social Security. We may slice your Social Security payments up to half because you got a pension. You don't need all that money.
And it ain't fair.
No, it ain't fair. You put it in. That's yours.
Right.
That's their plan so far. That's day one. That's the day after the election. They putting their big girl panties on too.
New fiscal year ain't even started yet.
Mike Johnson putting this big girl panties on and going on with the 2025 plan. They all on social media. Aha. Now we can openly discuss it.
Yeah. Oh no, that 2025 plan, we ain't going with that. That never playing all along.
That ain't Trump plan.
You right. It may not be Trump plan, but it ain't don't mean he ain't gonna implement it.
Yeah, that's what they say. It ain't his. Yeah.
It is.
It ain't because he too stupid to be his plan.
Yeah, he didn't come up with
go
it,
along with
but
it.
he gonna go along with it.
They on social media bragging that, baby.
Yeah.
They bragging.
Yeah, he ain't come up with it, but he damn sure gonna go along with it.
Oh man. They got their marching orders in hand.
Yep.
They got 2 months to prepare.
Yep.
On day one, they ready. They said first thing on the agenda, mass deportation.
Yep.
Julio. Roberto. Bye.
I hope. This is one thing I really do. I hope the people that came here for asylum got their paperwork in order. That's the only way they can't touch.
Here's their problem, John. Well, a lot of officials are fearing and they're saying openly, it ain't gonna matter. Because America did this before during a lot of the Great Depression and times when America was down.
Right.
They said these Mexicans is taking jobs white folks could have got.
Right.
So they rounded them up, over 1 million people, put them in train cars, boats, whatever, and they just dropped them off in Mexico. And what happened is in that sweep, a lot of legal people got picked up too. They ain't give no fucks. You think they gonna give a fuck about them now?
People that ain't never been in that country before.
They honestly have legal people here right now who can't speak English.
Right.
They swooping y'all ass up. They swooping y'all up.
It's gonna be.
They
legal.
already said that's the first. We it's gonna cost $88 billion, they estimate, but they said that's the first plan. And I'm gonna tell you something else. You're not gonna hear for the next 4 years. You're not gonna hear shit about the deficit.
Nope.
It's funny how that topic will go away. Well, we're not gonna worry about that. He has to fix all Joe Biden stuff, so it's gonna cost a little money. Lying mother. When I tell y'all, this is unbelievable shit. But I got the stats here. And see, you motherfuckers claim to be our friend, you white folk. See, this, and another reason why I'm proud of Kamala is because she showed us what America still is, right?
Right.
Somebody had to. I hate it was her because she had a beautiful career going.
Yep.
But like I say, she gonna be all right. But let me read some stats for y'all. This the Trump vote. White men, 57%. White women, all the women who care about their reproductive rights, 51%.
Mm-hmm.
Black men, up as well.
Yeah.
23%.
Yeah.
How? You ignorant niggas.
That should have been like 3%.
Black women, they held us down, 9%.
Yep.
They held us down, bro.
That's what it should have been.
Latino men, 45%. I better not catch Julio at the quick trip early in the morning. I'm calling it ICE. We gonna start to see less and less of them jokers.
I hope Senator Cruz gets swept up in this.
Latino women, 36%. Here's the thing. They talking about, because Trump said Latinos are taking the black jobs. Who they think gonna go out there and pick them fucking grapes?
Right. It ain't finna be no black people.
Who going out there to pick them oranges and apples?
And it damn sure ain't finna be no white people.
Everything going up. Yeah. Fruits, vegetables.
Everything.
We ain't going to pick that. Farmers are going out of business. I'm telling y'all, they're going to go out of business. And I hear y'all on TikTok, y'all say the illegals. But I'm going to tell you what, them illegals is the ones out there picking.
Yeah.
And they know it.
Yep.
See, there's a certain amount of let it be that goes on in America. Ask them rich folks out there in LA. They don't even know half them people names that work for them that come and cut their big ass yards. Yep. Be they boy. They don't got a name for them. They just boy.
And there's only one person that speak English.
Trump had a bunch of illegal people working for him for years.
Yeah, on Trump Tower and everything.
And they was on the payroll, taking taxes.
Right up,
run for president. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
That legal help help build it. Legal help build this whole country.
America built on illegal help.
Yeah.
Us.
Exactly.
You see, Dr. Phil did his interview, or he did the Trump rally. Now he did an interview with his salty ass. I knew he was salty. See, me and Jealous, man. He admitted the only reason why he did is because Kamala wouldn't do an interview with him. He asked over 25 times. So he went over to the Trump world and did the rally. I think he got a call from Oprah that said, say it with your chest, nigga.
Right.
You want your job tomorrow? You want your job from this DEI hire, nigga?
I ain't never liked that dude, man.
Me neither, man.
Never.
Me neither.
I don't support his show. None of that. I ain't never liked him.
No, I never liked him, man. But I'm gonna tell you, like I said, Madam Vice President, you did a phenomenal job.
Yep.
Joe, you did a phenomenal job. Thank you for nominating her.
Yep.
Because there's always a sacrificial lamb, man.
Always.
Somebody has to go out there to test the water. Mm-hmm. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful background and career. And let me tell y'all something too. And I'm gonna say it, I'm kind of a dark-skinned guy. But the next black president ain't gonna be no dark nigga. America ain't ready for it. It's just like Dream Girls. Like when Jamie Foxx say he noticed them white men looking at Beyonce, she a little lighter, a little See, it's gonna take like Barack old light nigga. He kind of light. He ain't no nappy hair.
Right.
Well spoken.
Right.
It ain't gonna be Flavor Flav. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna be it. That ain't the move.
Nope.
So a lot of people complain about her not being black. Okay, let's say this: a woman of color.
Right.
A woman of color. You can't deny that. And I'll say this too: had she got in office, instead of saying what she would do for us, I would say this: she wasn't going to do any harm.
Nope.
Trump. That's a whole nother ball game. Because we know from the first time he was in there, he was trying to repeal everything Obama did. Yeah. He already said if you teach slavery in schools or that the country was stolen, you're not getting federal funding. We done read a lot of Project 2025 in the civil rights section.
But see, my thing is if you're becoming president, why does it matter?
Say it again.
Why does it matter? History, history propels you to it prepares you for the future.
They want to know, bro. This is all about race and how they feel. They feel like they're going to be a minority. They're going down. They're going to hold on to power any way they can. And if they can teach their young kids now that this country wasn't stolen, we just built this shit, we found that it was empty, right. That's what they're going to go with. They're trying to erase history.
Right.
See, there's a lot of history you have to look up yourself. I guess they're going to try
to tell us we told it wrong. That's not what really happened.
No. There's a lot of history you have to look up yourself to know and understand. To understand towns like Black Wall Street, because there was a lot of them actually. You know what I mean? To understand lynchings and how many lynchings there were, and we can only guesstimate. Right. I'm sure it was much more. The start of the KKK, things like that. And again, congratulations to Trump and his supporters. All y'all black and Latinos too, because y'all just put in a president who's also endorsed by the KKK. So let me tell you something. God forbid. I ain't wishing no bad on nobody. I promise you. I got boys. Next time one of y'all kids get hurt at the hands of the popo, I hope it ain't mine. Right. I hope it ain't yours, really. But when it happens, because it's going to happen, I don't want to hear it.
I thought that, but with him sitting there saying, trying to put out a policy that no matter what, police cannot get full immunity, that to me, I would have thought they would have did him in by itself. Full immunity?
Full immunity.
And so black folks and Latinos still voted for that full immunity.
Yeah. So the next time, Popo get their ass. Yeah. Because I'm waiting to see the first time this happened under this president again, right? What'd he say?
Full immunity. Man, you can go shoot a black man in the head and walk away.
See, and people,
I was in fear of my life.
People will say it's happening now, and yeah, it happened. Police killings happen. We know that, but they at least go to trial. Yeah, it's maybe a fake trial, but they go to trial.
So, and some of them actually get convicted
under Trump. Ain't nobody going to trial.
It ain't finna be talked about.
Walk away.
Yeah.
Shot him in the head already. Kick him off.
All he got to do is say it was a justifiable shoot.
Kick him in the head on your way out.
Yeah.
I'm still on duty. Yep. God forbid anything happen, y'all. But we know America. We know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We know America.
And keep in mind, some of these people didn't do nothing.
No.
Like the guy in Ohio, all he did was walk out of his garage, had his keys in his hand.
Yeah. That's keys in his hand.
Now he got convicted. But the next one that do that gonna walk away.
We've seen a couple of them be convicted lately, held responsible. So there has been some change and lean in a certain way.
So
not
here's
enough.
Crazy part: the ones that was able to delay it and push it off into the new year, they finna walk out. Oh yeah, they finna walk out,
bro. They're already discussing with the Justice Department dropping Trump charges.
Yeah, they were discussing that the night of. Oh yeah. Sitting president can't go on trial. Sitting president can't be king. So yeah. So he can walk out. He can walk out and shoot somebody in the head and walk right back in the house.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Stephen Miller, Trump's campaign manager, I'm sure he'll play a big part in Trump's cabinet because ain't nobody else to play no part in the cabinet. Mm. These sycophants he gonna put together for a cabinet. This about to be some ridiculous shit.
Oh yeah.
This about to be.
Can ridiculous. Can you imagine Elon Musk making decisions for the country?
Bro, let me say something. I'm gonna go on, man. Stephen Miller, Trump's right hand man, he says the denaturalization program that they started will be supercharged in 2025. Wow. So all y'all DACA people, dreamers, all y'all, they gonna rescind all
this shit. All documents finna be revoked.
And you gonna tell me voting don't matter?
Right.
It don't matter.
Well, you know what? They finna see the power of vote now. They finna see it.
And nothing, like we was just saying, Trump attorneys have already started threatening New York Attorney General Letitia James. They said, I ain't playing this time, bitch. Mm-hmm. But you know what? That sister came on and said, bring it on. We ready.
Right.
We've been preparing for this moment.
Yeah.
President or not. But they said we ain't playing.
Yeah.
He got Supreme Court, though. They going to throw all this shit out.
Yeah. Just same way with Georgia.
He said something. He said Elon Musk, his own daughter. His daughter said since Trump won, she leaving America. She better go back to South Africa. Mm-hmm. Which, you know what's crazy? Because white people are so scared. What do they think we're going to do? Put them in slavery? But this country is turning to an apartheid nation.
Yeah.
Because in 20, 30 years, they'll be the minority, but they'll still be running it.
Yeah.
We turn into an apartheid nation and people don't get it.
Yep. Absolutely.
But it is what it is. So this is a disturbing story, man. They got these text messages being sent out to young African American men advising that they've been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. They give a date and a time of when they're going to pick their ass up in an unmarked van and take them to the plantation.
Wow.
It's going. You know how I know it's real? One of my boys got the message too.
Wow.
They got your name on there and everything.
Wow.
So they've hacked shit.
Yeah.
And they waited till after the election to start sending
putting it out there. Wow.
And my son was greatly disturbed when he got it. He thought it was probably one of the white boys he worked with. Mm-hmm. Until I had to tell him, nah, son, that's going around. I showed him.
Right.
That's going around. That's what they, because my son was like, I'll go to jail.
Yeah.
I was like, I will go to jail. If one of y'all,
that's the problem that they'll have with today's society, where you were able to beat.
Oh, they tough talking now, baby. They tough talking.
To today's society, you had to kill them.
Yeah. See, this the last thing that happened to Trump when he got elected before. You know, they got brave, they got bold. Mm-hmm. Don't get knocked the fuck out.
Right.
don't right. Do it. Don't do it.
Right.
Because we ain't all.
Everybody, all of us ain't built like that.
Some of us ain't nice people. Some of us could be assholes.
Not at all.
And we'll swing on you.
I'm telling you.
Swing, snap, shoot. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Please don't try Joey Max.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Mabel. Don't do it.
Well, the FBI has started to investigate those texts. Mm-hmm. They start to investigate, which they should.
Well, they ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
They gonna get swept up on the road too. Oh, they ain't mean nothing. They were playing.
I guess I'm gonna try to get into a little watch party.
Man, you gonna have to watch half of corporate America now.
Bro, let me tell you something. Say it again.
You gonna have to watch half of corporate America, man.
Bro, that's the plan. This week's watch party is MAGA voters and Black MAGA voters. We gonna watch y'all.
You better off sitting there saying who ain't on the watch party.
I'm gonna give you a story, John, with this watch party. We're gonna watch y'all because after he dismantles all the work and progress that has been done as far as minorities or DEI, if they want to call it, working unions and manufacturing, after he dismantles all these things and deregulates all this stuff, right. I want to watch y'all. Now, this is interesting. There's a guy who owns a small manufacturing plant out in Western Pennsylvania. He has about 75 employees fighting to keep his business here. Because, you know, Americans, you got to pay them in the factory. They, you know. Yeah. In China, they getting 50 cents an hour. Over here, they want 30 or 40 or $50 an hour. Right. So for him to stay in business, you know, he doing a good thing, right? But he had to sit his employees down after the election, 75 people, and he told them they would not be eligible for a Christmas bonus this year. Now, this Trump country, all these folks voted for Trump. They said, why? We count on our Christmas bonus. He said, because since Trump is president, in anticipation of these tariffs, we have to double and triple our order for the next year to make sure we're getting what we need at a good price still. So
in other words, in order if you keep your job, you're going to have to bypass this bonus.
Yeah, because if we don't buy now or within the next month or two, and he throw on tariffs, guess what? We got to pass that price on to the people. Right. And guess what? The people going to stop buying and you ain't going to have no job. Yeah, right. So for you to have a job for the next year or maybe two, we got to buy up as much supplies as we can. And do you know, they did not understand tariffs. He had to explain. They thought, like Trump been telling them and other folks, oh, no, they going to pay the charge. No. They trying to tell this businessman, this owner, that no, the company, the country going to play that. No. He said, no, ma'am, that's not the way it works. I gotta pay
that because I want that product.
Which means I have to pass it on to the consumers who gonna buy less of it, and your ass gonna be out of a job. Right. He had to explain to these folks that y'all have shot yourselves in the foot. Yep. You voted against you.
Yep. Yeah.
Now they mad. They voted wrong and they ain't getting no criminal bonus. But the man say ain't nothing else I can do if you want to keep a job.
Yeah, right, girl. Then I can start laying you off now. You go either way, you ain't getting that bonus.
Ain't nothing I can do if you want to keep a job.
You want your last severance check? We can do that.
But again, he had to explain to his employees, we have to go buy for next year now. Next year and the year after, maybe year 3, in order to get good prices that we got now, because if these tariffs come, we not going to be able to afford to buy it.
And see, another thing that Trump, Republican Party, made people think that everything can be made in America and you don't have to get it from outside the country. And that's not true.
It's not true.
So then the tariffs are going to have to be paid because some of this stuff you will not get.
It's going to be paid by the company.
So then, therefore,
this is going to be passed on to you.
Honestly, man, if everything could be made in America, this wouldn't be an issue.
You know one reason. It can't be. You know what? One reason everything can't be made in America, because America's going to want to be paid properly. Yep. See, like I say, in China, you get away with paying people 50 cents an hour. Yeah. Here they gonna want $40 an hour. Yeah. They gonna want insurance, vacations, sick days, and shit.
You know what I want to see.
Family leave.
You know what I want to see though. I want to see how many people gonna ride around in these new little Teslas, super trucks.
Elon Musk in there, you don't have no choice. They're gonna gut the auto industry. They're gonna let it die.
How many people gonna ride around these Maybachs?
They're gonna let it die, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, people have a short memory. Yeah. They don't remember that Barack Obama actually saved the auto industry when the Republican Party said, let it die.
Let it die.
Let Ford go. Let General Motors go. Remember? He saved the banking industry.
Bailed them out.
Places like Bank of America, they stock had fell to like $1 or $2.
Saved them.
Trump said too big. Not Trump. Obama said too big to fail. Mm-hmm. They employ 200,000 Americans. So is it better to loan them this amount of money, right, and keep people employed, or we got 200,000 more people unemployed? Yeah. And the government was paid back every nickel.
Yep. With interest.
With interest.
With interest.
See, people have short memories, man.
Yeah.
Just like they always claim the stimulus. They don't remember that a stimulus came from Barack as well. Yeah. A stimulus came from George Bush. A stimulus came from Biden.
Right.
And again, I opened up the show with, bro, if it was so good 4 years ago, how did Trump lose the election in a landslide?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Surprise, nigga! That's what I'm trying.
That's the watch party, bro.
But he's good enough to get back in there, though. Huh?
Well, let me explain something, bro. I wanted to say this earlier, but I want to go ahead and apologize to our good Madam Vice President. She's done a phenomenal job, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. She's done what she could do.
Right.
We're gonna move on to a little masterclass, right? Bro, this masterclass is called "The Fucking Map Is Not Mapping," and the fucking math ain't mathing. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Now, anybody that know me, even if you're online, I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
Right.
Not at all. I'm a realist, right? It is what it is.
Yep.
Right? But when some shit don't make sense, it probably ain't true. Sometimes it ain't true. So this is what we're finding. That's why I said I wanted to wait a couple of days, because I wanted to kind of deep dive a little bit. Let everybody say shit, get off their chest, cry. Oh, yeah, okay. I want to be real with y'all. Real with my people. Them bankheads out there, man. I want to be real with y'all. Y'all go pick up that single now. Everybody is out there too. But I want to be real with y'all. Because the map and the math ain't math and it mapping. 2020, Trump got 72 million votes. Joe Biden got 81. No, Trump got 74 million votes. Biden got 81 million. That's 155 million votes. This year, Trump got 72 million. Harris got 68 million. That's 140 million votes. What happened to 15 million fucking votes?
Yeah.
And what they're saying is these votes were registered Democrats. Now, and what they're estimating is 15 to 18 million registered Democrats didn't vote. Now, you could tell me 1 million. People mad. People stupid. Right? 2 million. I go with 2 million Democrats didn't vote.
But 15?
3 million. 4 million, cuz. I give you 4 million niggas didn't vote or whoever.
But 15.
Bruh, cuz I will be fucking generous. I'll say 7 million. I get half. But you gonna tell me 15 to 16, 17 million registered
didn't vote.
Democrats didn't vote. That's almost a tenth of the vote. 15%. Ain't that many folks stay home, because that means folks won't vote no way. The folks that stayed home is the same folks who stayed home last time, like Waka Flocka out there trumping up Trump and ain't never voted in his life. See, them folks you wouldn't count no way.
Right.
And see, you don't have to be a registered Democrat. You can register as an independent. I am.
Yeah.
But you're telling me these 15 million people who are registered Democrats, all of them stayed at home. These folks who have been voting for years, all of them stayed at home.
All of a sudden, it don't count.
The enthusiasm she had, the crowd. See, she did what Trump did the first time in enthusiasm. Crowds. You tell me vote, then vote. See, it's something afoot here. I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm really not. But something ain't right.
Yeah.
The map ain't mapping, and the math ain't mathing. I'm not a stupid man. Something ain't right. Also, as social media comes, you know you can go and check to see if people voted.
Right.
Right? They could do it that night. Because Kamala Harris said, if you ain't voted, I'm going to call you. Right?
Right.
Because they can't tell you who you voted for, but they can tell you didn't vote.
Right.
People already on social media, I voted. I'm going to look at the thing to see if it's counted. It says there's no vote for me. I took a deeper dive. I went and looked at communities where large black population, Memphis, St. Louis, Miami, and the difference in the amount of votes that this man was getting from city folks. Mm-hmm. I said, oh no. I'm gonna give an example. I'm gonna say Memphis has 500,000 niggas, and last time 450,000 of them voted for Joe.
Right.
It went all the way down to like 250 for Kamala. Bullshit. I don't care how many raccoons you had up there complaining about her. She ain't lost 20,000 votes in that city like that. And it's just an example. I ain't saying this what happened in Memphis, but I'm giving you just a theory, right? You telling me she lost all them fucking votes in communities like Philly, in that corridor of black and Latinos and shit. You telling me she ain't win Bucks County, Philly? That would have gave her Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And you tell me all them votes went to Trump now? Come on, man. As I said, y'all, I'm not no conspiracy theorist. I can't prove the shit. But I got a fucking hunch. And see, I'm going to tell y'all something, too, though. I say this is the thing I don't like about Democrats. If it was Republicans, they'd be all on that shit.
Recount, do this.
They will be filing case
after case.
Democrats say, well, let's let the country heal. Let's let it heal. And y'all, let's just keep it going. And nah, fuck that. That's why I say I couldn't be no candidate, bro. Because I'd be fuck that. We had North Carolina in the bag.
Yeah. And
then this is the funny part, because North Carolina got that crazy black guy who Donald Trump compared to Martin Luther King. So she loses North Carolina, but the black guy also loses North Carolina.
Yeah, he lost his spot.
That don't make sense.
Georgia had it in the bag last election. In the bag.
And she lose about over 300,000 votes.
Yeah.
When he needed 11,000. Now, if you say she lost, it was tied or, 50,000 votes or something, okay, that could flip that way.
Right.
300,000-400,000. You got to the point that night where you said there ain't no votes to count for her no more. And it took days last time.
Right.
Man, the math ain't mathing, bro. And I'm not an accountant. I'm not a math major.
Didn't she lose Broward County in Florida? The last time they won it?
Well, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Check out the major.
I'm not 100% on there, but I think when I read she lost at this.
This is how you know it's some bull, because even Trump knew they was losing them motherfucking areas. He was on Twitter. He was on True Social saying there's a lot of fraud going on in Philly. The police is on the way.
Then all of a sudden he called them off.
All of a sudden,
call them off. Call them off. We got it. Call them off.
Hey, they cheated my way.
The cheating worked this time. Call them off.
It worked. Come on, man.
It was up front last time.
They was set to go to court, bro, at a moment's notice. Yeah. They was drafting resolutions in the House not to certify this shit early, because they knew. I understand polls can be off, bro, but anytime you start picking Iowa for a Democrat, you ain't that far fucking off. And last caveat, y'all, check it. The last 30 years, no matter who the president for the Democrat nominee has been, even if they lost, we've always won the popular vote.
Yep.
Now you telling me
now all of a sudden
this woman lost the popular vote by 6 million and Hillary won it by 3-4 million. Joe won the popular vote by 7-8 million and she lost it by 3 or 4 or 5 million. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. The math ain't mathing. That's the math class, man. You can't convince me of that right there, man.
Yeah.
That is something crazy going on there.
Yeah.
I bet Trump ain't gonna sue Dominion now.
Nah, not at all. For what? He ain't got to.
Sobriety shit, man. I feel like getting drunk.
This shit gotta be funny. Yeah.
I'm sick. See, Boosie, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I say it right here. Bro, let me tell you something. Since Trump won, it ain't been, 24, 36 hours. They gulping and burping. They got his wee-wee in their mouth already.
Hey, choking on it already, huh?
They choking on that sausage. Already they got that mushroom in their mouth.
Already, boy.
Boosie already big in Trump supporting his federal crimes they got on his ass right now.
They ain't even convicted him yet.
Well, he want him pardoned.
You can't get no pardon until they convict you.
See, maybe if you'd have went on a stunt for that woman, she'd have did it. She'd talk to your mama, you know, you had girls talk with her. See, then he want Trump to pardon, but then in the next breath he said, don't do the police immunity thing. That won't be right. Which one you want, nigga?
But here's the thing, man. This is why you drunk. Learn your laws and how it works first. You have to be fucking convicted first before you can ask for a pardon.
Well, he's saying, if my ass get convicted, please pardon me, sir.
Whatever.
That gulping and burping for the man gets office.
That boy, he ain't gonna have enough. He ain't gonna have enough cum left in him.
we just sitting on their head.
Man, he gonna run out of Viagra.
Sobriety check too is another nigga. See, you Louisiana niggas. I'm telling you. This is another nigga gonna start talking about Lil Wayne.
Yep, I thought we already done talking about this.
This nigga did his Louisiana Whamma West whatever fest that he do every year. This nigga gets on stage and he's still bitching about the Super Bowl. He says that the Super Bowl was ripped away from him. Nigga, you ain't never have it.
Right.
Ain't nobody got the Super Bowl.
How can I steal something from you that you never had?
The nigga's delusional, man. He ugly and delusional.
Why it got to be black people tripping like this?
I don't. So Louisiana tried to make up to him. They came and gave him the keys to the city and shit. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
And then he puts on the concert, bro. And you need to go read them social media concert comments because they said they said Jay-Z made the right choice.
Exactly.
This nigga screaming and hollering and stomping around the stage and sound like this. I want to hear that.
I've never understood what he talked about.
But him live is even worse, bro.
That's like it should be a crime that they even compare him to Tupac. It should be a crime.
I ain't even going, bro, because they don't understand Tupac. Bro, I'm gonna get to some fun. I digress. You know, I love the top tens.
What we top 10 about?
Oh boy, starting all right this time, bro. They said top 10 women who don't need to be dating.
Oh wow, I gotta hear this shit.
They said if you're a woman in the club but your rent's past due, you shouldn't be dating.
Should be at work overtime. Especially now since he gonna take taxes off of it.
They gonna take shit. He fooled y'all with that one.
Yeah,
y'all get bamboozled like a motherfucker.
That motherfucker, you ain't gonna be working no overtime. That's why ain't gonna be no taxes on it.
Well, number 9. They said if you're a woman with no job, you shouldn't be dating.
You should not be dating.
You can't reciprocate.
Absolutely. That should be number 1.
They said if you're a woman that smokes cigarettes, you shouldn't be dating.
Should not be dating. I don't nobody want halitosis breath.
They smoking weed anyway. They said if you're a woman that can't commit, you shouldn't be dating.
Should not be dating.
They said if you're a woman on Section 8, you shouldn't be dating.
You should not be dating. You need to be focused on your career getting off Section 8.
That was number 6. Number 5. Well, I don't know. I don't know. My car's got a little funny right there. Number 5, they said basically they said if you're a woman with a badass attitude, you shouldn't be dating.
Nah, because sometimes that bad attitude make up some good pussy.
Sometimes it get you killed.
Yeah, but sometimes the pussy just be worth dying for.
Yeah, bro. They say if you're a woman with a car older than 2005, you should be dating.
Yeah, really? That's a little far-fetched there. Should be.
Nah, because you always gonna need repairs. And you gonna be looking at that nigga.
Maybe they just got a good car.
If it's past 2025, before 2025, not if it's before 2005.
Hey man, maybe it's a classic.
Man, you know that motherfucker gonna need repaired.
I'm trying to help you out.
I'm
trying to help you out.
Yeah, my light bulb went out.
Well, I mean, but hey, that man might.
That man got them lights that fog up.
He might want to feel needed.
Fuck that. My radiator out. Bitch, we still got cars with radiators. Pull that key out. Swish. We're like, what's that? That look funny. It's a key. A key for what?
Damn.
My car. I got push start. Look, I got push start.
Damn, they only use keys for lock boxes no more.
You ain't got no backup camera?
Damn. I go old school all the way with this motherfucker.
Yeah. Number 3, they said if you got under 600 credit score, you shouldn't be dating.
You should not be dating.
Number 2. They said if you have no bank account, women, you shouldn't be dating.
You should not be dating. Fuck that. You ain't got nothing? Damn, bitch. You ain't got nothing? I got to hear number 1, man.
Well, I don't know, my car got messed up on there, man.
What do you mean, Timmy? I can't get number 1 of this album. I mean, you suck, man. I had to hear number 1, man.
Yeah, I go out the way. I get to y'all next time.
Yeah, you suck. Hey, that credit score was something else, though.
I'm saying that's the top 9 reasons.
Top 9 reasons. You got no job.
Well, Jeffrey got out. They let Young Thug go. And here's the shit I hate about it, because Charlamagne did this. He want to give him praise and the other guy that's in jail praise. He said they want to realest rappers out because they ain't never say nothing. First of all, you did say something because you pleaded guilty to RICO charges that came with a lot of things, which means you've caused death and destruction in your own community.
Yeah.
What's real about that? The only thing real is you had money to get off.
Yeah.
And the average nigga didn't, because a lot of people around you taking pleas and they asses gone to jail.
And the crazy part about it, they really didn't want you. Honestly, it was something else they were looking for. They really didn't want you.
Let me tell you something, bro. The fact that all them niggas around you went to prison,
right,
and you getting out, then you go make your speech talking about you just being a nice guy. That's how you got in trouble. Nigga.
Because I'm sorry.
I'll go back and tell your ass, Mr. Nice Guy.
Because I'm sorry. R. Kelly got RICO charges. And he had plenty of money and couldn't get out of it.
Well, when you start against them kids, that's different.
But I'm just sitting there saying they didn't want you like they wanted other people.
Yeah, but that that you had to plead on that.
Yeah,
that don't make you real. I think that's what's wrong with black people. Y'all got to change our definition of what's real and what ain't.
Right.
There's nothing real about causing death and destruction to your own community.
Right.
Because you ain't doing it out there with the white people at in Atlanta.
No.
You do it in your community.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even when you're living out there with the white people, you're sending out people to hurt and harm people in that old community.
Yep.
Stop it. Stop praising bullshit.
That's crazy.
Well, St. Louis celebrity Jason Tatum, NBA star, world champ. He's said to be encouraging the NBA to move a WNBA team to St. Louis as part of the expansion.
Right.
You don't never get no NBA team, so he trying.
Well, I mean, it's all about the economy here. The reason why we couldn't get the Grizzlies because St. Louis was in the run to get the Grizzlies.
We're not gonna get them.
The NBA felt like that this wasn't a big enough NBA fan base.
I'm gonna explain it in under 20 seconds because I said it before. St. Louis had a team before in the ABA.
Yep.
When they agreed to the expansion and St. Louis had to go, St. Louis only wanted to do it, and that family that owned the team would only do it if they received a perpetual contract with the NBA for part of TV rights. The NBA said sure. They didn't know that the NBA was going to blow up like this to billions, satellites, cable. And the NBA has been trying to get out of that deal for 40 years, and they can't. So they've had to pay this family in St. Louis hundreds of millions of dollars every year for nothing.
That's fucked up.
That's why we'll never get a team.
They won't end their contract. Huh?
Nope.
I don't blame them.
Before we get out of here, man, we want to say happy birthday to Diddy. He turned 55.
I wonder what that cake like in there.
It's a butt cake. Said we're gonna have an upside down cake tonight, Diddy.
He done had a baby oil party up in that.
Oh boy, you like to have baby oil, do you?
Grease me down.
And then come with they already greasy, boy.
Grease me down.
They come take advantage of me, Diddy.
Grease me down.
I can give you what you like. Take that.
Boy, probably got standing outside the door. Like I say, anybody outside the door gonna take that. Take that.
He got to spend his time in a cell on his birthday. Oh, did he?
Well, plenty more to come. So the parties are only gonna get better.
Ain't nothing else to say after that.
Being greasy, baby.
It's gonna get better, Diddy. out this bitch, man.
We out. Peace.
Hola. No tacos for me.